Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the No Regret Show. On this channel, there's no schools, there's no Patreons, there's no classes, there's no memberships. I don't charge anything. It's 100% free, so you can always give me a thumbs up, always like the video and spread the video. People say, how come you don't charge? Because you know what? It comes to a point where you have to give back. And this is my giving back. All right. Like, this makes me feel good to help people not have to learn the hard way, not have to hit the pitfalls that I hit, because technology is a lot better these days. You don't have to do a trial and error like we did back in the day. Who remembers, if you're in your 40s or you're in your 50s, do you know what the biggest hits were 20 years ago? Kanye West, Gold Digger. 50 Cent, Hate It or Love It. Omarion. Those were the biggest hits 20 years ago. How fast it goes. I'm going to bring you back a little bit. Shout out to the 2005 time traveler. And who remembers going to toy stores doing stuff like this?
Hey, man, where the boppers at, man?
They bopping right in front of me right now.
Yes, that was 20 years ago. We used to dress like that with the big Mitchell and Ness clothes on and all that stuff, and with the big baggy jeans. That was our style, okay? Going into toy stores, being able to play with toys and actually use video games or remote control cars. You actually could test drive the game before you bought the damn thing. Now, when it comes to getting old, it comes quick. The older you get, the faster it happens. I'm telling you, before you know it, I'm gonna be 64 years old. This is why I'm talking about now is the time to put in place, if you're looking to buy international real estate, or you're looking to eventually venture off into early retirement and stuff like that. My problem is not with influencers buying cars. My problem is not with influencers day trading. My problem is when they charge you for this bullshit and they know for a fact where the majority of their money came from, and they're trying to act like it came from somewhere else. People are trying to act like their money came from the hot plays and the stock plays when it really came from selling the plays to the hot plays and all that shit. And the people that talk about real estate and the lion's share of their money came from the real estate courses. The information I give you will be 90 times better than theirs, and it's for free. So like I said, you can give me a thumbs up. Do you know why the 2008 housing crisis was so bad? Because a lot of our banks are intertwined. There's nowhere you can go that somebody else before you hasn't bought in real estate. Now, for example, Aruba, they got the same real estate companies in Aruba that they do here. Keller Williams, Berkshire Hathaway, Weichert, they got them there. So I don't know what country you're looking to move to. I'm just going to give you a crash course on international real estate if you want to move there and rent there. Now, let's be honest. The same rules apply. Check out that previous video. I'll put it in the pinned top comment when I talk about domestic real estate. You need money, you need credit, and you need to have a way to make the payments. You need a job. If you're going to get a loan, you got to show an employer history, okay? They're not going to sell you anything and you ain't got nothing. That's just not how the way the world works. If it was that easy, everybody would have everything, okay? Now, excuse me. What I suggest This is what we did. I don't know where you're looking to go. You may be looking to go to the Philippines. Shout out if you're looking to go to the Philippines. I got a buddy, he retired to the Philippines, and all he has is Social Security. He didn't work what I did. He was a garbage man, okay? Didn't pay into anything. I'm not saying do this, but all he had was Social Security. He's got a nice Social Security. My man got butlers over there. He's got cooks. It's very cheap to live in certain parts of the Philippines, okay? Now, some people will say, oh, but Social Security ain't gonna be here. If Social Security's not here for us, you ain't gotta worry about any investments. You ain't gotta worry about real estate, okay? You ain't gotta worry about none of that. You know what you gotta worry about? Ammunition, water, and MREs, because people are going to be losing their damn mind because all they have is Social Security. Trust me, it may not be as much, but it will be here. So try to make as much money as you can, even if you can live off of Social Security and move to like the Philippines or Belize. I got a buddy. He has a place in Belize, okay? Now, I don't know where you're looking to go. DR, Puerto Rico, Belize, Philippines. There's nowhere you're looking to move that a person, a human being from the United States or from somewhere around the world has not gone. Trust me, the bank will help you figure it out. The real estate company will help you figure it out. A YouTube influencer, we can't help you figure it out. So that's why I suggest wherever you're looking to go, travel there. This is what we did when we went to Aruba, okay? We would take 2 weeks. The first week would be all business. We're meeting with insurance companies, real estate people, salesmen. We're meeting with all the business part. And then we would take the next week to relax, vacation, and decompress and think about what we did. Now, I got to tell you this. When you move internationally, you're going to pay more money. Costs are just more. I got to be honest with you, okay? That's why I'm trying to tell you, stack as much money as you can now for later, because this is why we've been dragging our feet, okay? We've been dragging our feet, sending the RAV4 because there's tariffs. There's import tax that fluctuate, and you're gonna have to deal. If you're looking to send containers, you're looking to buy your own furniture and furnish it, you're gonna pay more money, but you'll have the peace of mind that the quality is better. Here's why. We furnished our place with Restoration Hardware. We bought all the furniture, we bought the appliances, we did everything. We sent it down to Miami and we sent it to Aruba from Miami. It takes 1 week. But every item that we sent, we had to pay a percentage. So not only was it hundreds of thousands to send this stuff into Aruba, we had to pay a percentage of the container's contents, and you got to have receipts for everything. So whatever country you're looking to relocate to, go on YouTube. Technology is amazing. It's not dial-up the way it used to be. You got to wait forever. You can go right to Google. What is the import percentage tax of the Philippines, Puerto Rico, Uruguay, Argentina? Google it and see what it is, and then you'll have a better idea. Whatever the percentage is, if you're looking to send $100,000 of furniture, well, if it's 15%, $100,000, there you go. 15,000. Hope my math is right, not editing it out. Okay. Now, that's what you're looking at. The other side is you can buy a place, right? You can buy a place that's already staged with furniture. But you got to understand, the furniture might not be the highest quality. It may break on you 2 years, a year. It may not be made the best. A lot of the stuff that they put in these model apartments that you're purchasing, it's from around the world, and the quality is not the best, okay? It's not the best. Now, when you ship your own stuff, you got to be patient. Remember, a lot of these places are on island time. They're on their own country time. They're not like us where everything's a drive-through and a microwave where we get things quick. You got to be patient. You will drive yourself nuts. The other side of it, are you looking to relocate there permanently? A lot of times, a lot of people will not emphasize this. A lot of these countries, I'm going to put up Aruba. For you to become a citizen, meaning say you want to relocate there permanently, you don't see yourself coming back to the United States, or you're just coming back to visit every now and then, but your predominant residence is going to be the origin of the country that you're living in. These are the qualifications. You need to show them to become a citizen, to have that international passport. You need to show some certain, qualifications, that you're not going to be a drag on their economy, that you have enough Social Security, enough pension money that will sustain you through any ups and downs that they may have, that you're not going to lose anything, and now you're a part of their homeless, or now you're on the streets as an American, or now you became one of them and now you're on their streets. You also, a lot of times, got to show you have medical, meaning build up a nice surplus from your job where you're in the medical program or you're in the Medicaid. I always get confused between medical and Medicaid. I think, but Medicaid is for when you're 62 or 64. Somebody help me in the comment section. I'm not there yet, so I don't know. But you got to prove that you got Medicaid and all that stuff, or you have enough money to invest in their real estate like Portugal was doing it. I think Our Rich Journey did it. You got something called a golden visa. If you put $500,000 into their economy, they automatically entered you in the program to get the golden visa where you can become a citizen or you can travel freely and stuff like that. Now, that's if you're looking to become a citizen. We are not looking to become citizens of Aruba. Here's why. We always want to own property in the United States. Now, let's just say you want to own property in the United States and you want to become a citizen of whatever origin country you're moving to. Now you got to pay dual taxes. Yes, you got to pay dual taxes. Remember, you're a citizen now. So now you may be paying into medical programs over there. It might not be the best medical program, right? You may get sick, or you may need a surgery, or you break something. You want to fly back to the States because our medical program is pretty good, or whatever country you're moving to, their medical program you want to be a part of that, and it's better than United States, but you don't want to surrender your United States passport, and you got family, and you want to keep your home here. You got to pay dual taxes. That's dual countries. We didn't want to do that. We can't stay longer than 90 days in Aruba. If you stay longer than 90 days, I believe that they don't come get you or anything. You're automatically enrolled in becoming a citizen. So on that 85th day, you got to leave for 24 hours, go wherever. You can go to Miami, Texas, whatever. We're going to be doing that anyway. You leave and you come back and you start the thing all over again. But you really got to see what you want to do. A lot of people, I'm going to come out and say this, money talks and bullshit walks. They do a lot of talking, but they don't get the money put together to be able to do the walking. Okay? Wait, no, to do the talking. Sorry. Now, if you got money for Ferraris and Lambos and Porsche 911s and you got all this money out there on cars, it should be easy for you to do this. Now, I'm talking about all the people that have all these liabilities. You got car payments, you got credit card debts out the yin yang. When you get rid of that, it is easy for you to do this stuff. That's why we got rid of all of that debt and then we did this. You don't want to have so much debt out there and now you have a real economic downturn. You don't have a recession, you have a depression. Oh, trust me, it's on the way. We just don't know. It's on the way. Like, we've been turning and burning and churning for too long, okay? Everything's been going up for too long. It's going to be headed this way. I'm going to make a future video on how I'm not even investing it as much anymore. I'm not even worrying about the stock market. We're not buying any more real estate. Cash is your friend. I'm telling you, large amounts of cash is your friend. It gives you buying opportunities when people are over leveraged, and it helps you sleep at night. Future video coming on that. But when you're buying this international real estate, you want to make sure you don't have a large overhead, because when you own properties in two different places, HOA fees go up. If you're living in in a condo or a community, HOA fees go up. You can't fluctuate that. You either got to sell. If you can't afford the HOA fees, you got to sell. Their fees go up. Price of living fluctuates. If you own property in the United States and international, price of living fluctuates like this. If it both goes up like this, you want to have enough cash. Now, the only thing I can tell you is go there, travel there, sit down, be face to face with a real person that can give you the real advice on what you're looking to do in the country that you're looking to go. There is no person that can go anywhere and they're like, you're the first person that ever wants to move here. If you're looking to move to paradise, somebody from around the world is looking to move to paradise. If you're looking for an investment, somebody else around the world is looking for an investment too, and they're looking there, okay? This is the internet. There's no secrets out here. Where you're looking to go, somebody else is looking there too. The only thing I can tell you is the same rules apply. You need money, you need a job, and you need credit. You either can sell your home and pay off the property in full. You could take equity out of your home. I don't ever recommend that. Or you could take a loan and, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times these other countries, they know Americans have a little bit more money than them, and they will gouge you with the interest rates. The interest rates for Aruba was 15%. 15%, and the place I'm gonna come out and tell you was 1.1 million. 15% on 1.1 million, you do the math on that, okay? I took a lot out of my dividend portfolio. My woman took a lot out, and we put a large amount down, and we rented it out. We price gouged people, and they paid it. They helped us pay off this property. Not only did we use their money to pay off the property, we used our savings and we did overtime and all this crazy stuff, and we put all the money together to pay that off. So now all we have is utilities and HOA fees. The thing is, you want your cost of living to be as low as possible. You don't want to be paying other people, okay? You don't want to be paying other people in your golden years, because in your golden years, two things can go wrong for you, okay? You got to work to keep this charade going, right? Or you piss through the money and now you got to sell your dreams. That's a very heartbreaking thing. Or the third, you got to hope to die so you don't run out of money. A lot of people, they get to a point where they're actually hoping to die so they don't run out of money. Being broke sucks. You know what sucks even more? Being old and broke. So hope you made it this far. I gave you a crash course. You need money. Pretty much, you need money. Go and sit down with the people. Don't pay for any courses. We can't tell you shit. Now, hold on. Say you didn't like my information. It was free, right? Okay. Say you didn't like their information. You paid for it. Shit out of luck. So the only thing I can tell you is go sit with the people of the country that you're looking to buy in. They will give you the best information. Okay? Hope you made it this far. Give me a thumbs up. No regrets. Get it.